What's up, man? What's up? What's good, world?
What's up, world?
Hello, world. Kickback, man. Appreciate y'all joining us for the Kickback again. We back. We excited, man. You know, this is fun for us, man.
Thanks.
And we hope we make it fun for y'all, man. How's your day been, man?
Good, man. Shit, I didn't really do too much, man. Just,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, vibing at the crib, you know what I'm saying? Staying out the way.
Man, it's
You
been
know
a
what I'm
week,
saying?
bro. I start looking forward to these weeks, bro.
On God, bro.
Man.
Yes.
We having fun, man.
That's what I'm saying, which is wild, though, because I'm saying, you know, we sit here, we do our little thing or whatever, but, like, for the rest of the week, like, what type of stuff you be having going on? Like,
You know, man, so some people that don't know, like, obviously I coach as well, man. So during the daytime, I coach kids, high school kids, even youth kids, you know, in track.
okay, track. Hell yeah.
So, you know, I take care of them. I like giving back to the community, man. That's my
dope
biggest
as
thing.
hell.
Yeah. And then, you know, when I got clients in town, I got to figure out, even if I don't got them in town, I got to
Mm-hmm.
figure out booth situations and sections and trying to make sure they good and all that and be set up.
Word, so, like, you, like, busy grinding nonstop.
Yep.
So like with the track, like what you train, like 40 yard, you do long distance,
Nah,
what
sprints,
you do?
man. So sprints is 100
Sprints.
meters, 200 meters, and 400 meters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is dope as hell.
But you need to be able to sprint to do everything, man. So long
Okay.
jumps, long jumpers and hurdlers, man, they need to be fast, bro. So they usually go through me to get their speed up. And then I do start training like football players and stuff like on the side. So I do private workouts and stuff too, which is cool,
yeah,
man.
To be like kind of like personal
Yeah,
trainer.
man.
I like how you said that, bro. Cause like honestly, you know, with me doing the OnlyFans thing, it's
Yeah.
like eventually I want to be a sports agent, right?
Yo. that'd
But
be
if
fun.
I'm a sports agent, then I have somebody that can train.
You know
and
what
we
I'm
are
saying?
right there.
Yeah,
you know
bro.
what I'm saying? So like all the money we can make is right here. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh.
That would,
I'm telling you, this is a good partnership, bro.
that's what I'm saying, bro. Because like it starts
complement
with
each other.
That's what I'm saying. Because
100%.
it starts with OnlyFans, right? And it's
Yeah.
just like, how can I not sell this person, but how can I push this person up to the upfront to where a bunch
Yeah.
of people can see them, right?
Yep.
And then it goes from that to maybe people that do social media.
Yeah.
Right. But then from social media, then it goes to sports stars. That's my ultimate goal, is to be a sports agent. But
That's
I'm
dope as fuck.
learning now how to sell someone, how to push someone to the forefront.
Yeah.
How to convince people to be like, that's the one.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I want to start out with like, you know, players that play in NFL, 7th round picks, 6th round picks.
Yeah.
And then start to work my way down to 1st round, 2nd round.
Yep.
Because I'm telling them, look, this is a new day and age with the social
Yeah.
media, and I know how to push you here so all the coaches see you,
Yup.
all everything see you. And then
That's
if you
just
want to
crazy.
train, my man's right here can train you on speed and everything,
Yup.
like, bro.
Technique, everything, boy.
That's what I'm saying.
I be
dog.
fixing
Come
people.
on,
Some
man.
people be running weird in the motherfucker,
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
And that should be causing
Technique.
injuries. You know, one thing, man, I wish the NFL or, you know, especially in the NFL, I probably
Yeah.
see that injury the most. But, man, I'm tired of athletes pulling hamstrings.
Yeah, bro.
They only pull hamstrings because they don't know how to run correctly. If you know how to
Mhm.
put your foot into the ground the right way, you'll never pull a hamstring. If they start reaching, that's what causes hamstring pulls, bro.
So,
it's all mechanical deficiency.
So like where like does that come from? It's just like from them growing up, you know what I'm saying? Like just playing ball, you know what I'm saying? Like in the neighborhood a lot, shit like that.
It's
Like they
because
learn
nobody
their own
thinks about
mechanics.
technique. They just know how to
Exactly.
run fast.
Right.
So when someone says run as fast as you can, they run as fast as they can. They don't think about technique. So that's what is crazy is when I get these kids and they're like, what? There's a fucking technique
Yeah,
to
bro.
running? And I
Yeah.
break it down and it's real technical. All of a sudden they like, oh shit. And they see how much faster they run, more relaxed, less injuries. Like I said, like you'll never pull a hamstring if you don't reach.
Mm-hmm.
It's a simple aspect of reaching. They really think like because they're reaching, it's making them go faster, but it's a braking mechanism. They just start slowing
Exactly.
down and then they put the hamstring in danger. It's
Right.
crazy, bro.
All right, so then one last question about track, because you know you're a track star. Why is the country of Jamaica so good at sprinters? Like they have a school out there. Like why do they excel?
You know,
in
man,
sprinting,
I
bro?
think
Like why are they so fucking good, dog?
there's something in their water.
Yeah, something, bro.
Bro, I think they naturally fast, but they
Yeah.
got good coaches out there, man. It's a big culture out there sprinting, especially with Usain Bolt going crazy and stuff like that. But even prior to that, like there's always Asafa Powell. There's always been crazy athletes that just sprinters that come out of Jamaica, and I think because of that culture, there's a lot of coaches out there that recruit from that culture just
Facts,
because
facts.
it's just.
Yeah.
They just know that Jamaicans are fast, man.
That's
And
wild though.
It's
if
crazy
you think
though.
about it. Yeah. Shout out. Yeah.
Hope
Shout
I
out
can coach
Jamaica.
at Jamaica.
Jamaica. Shout out Jamaica.
Bumba clot.
Hell yeah.
Man, so let's get into some hot topics, man. What do you think about AI, bro? I think this shit's crazy, man. Like, obviously, it starts with, like, the aspect is it's like it's taking over, right? But at the same time, it's wild. It's like ruining the music business in a way, right? Because, bro, I heard a Drake track the other day. It was fucking fire. I come to find out it wasn't even Drake.
Wasn't even real.
Somebody fucking used his voice and created AI.
Because it's like with AI, right? They're literally just pulling from the internet, right? Their sources and things like that. But like with a Drake, with a Future and things like that, like their catalog is so big to where it's like if Drake says the right here, shit right here, and bitch right here,
Yep.
AI is literally pulling all the words and making a whole verse out of their catalog.
Yeah, 100%.
That shit is crazy, dog, but it's real. But I don't really see it like going too far, you know what I'm saying? Especially like with the music industry, movie industry and things like that. Like saying like, yo, we got to put some type of like, you know what I'm saying? Some type of something on this shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's like, it's hurting the artist.
For sure.
But how far does that shit with AI go? I just went to Walmart. There's no more cashiers in Walmart.
That's just crazy, dog.
Everything is machine.
Yeah.
Everything is a machine.
Yeah.
I remember 2-3 years ago, I'm looking at somebody in the face, buying eggs, da-da-da-da. Now, there's nobody. There's one person just kind of monitors it, but you're not talking to nobody no more.
The crazy shit is, man, if you're an AR, right, of like a big fucking record label, why even hire artists or pay them when you could literally just get their voice somehow and then drop the verses yourself and put their voice on it?
Facts. Because like we're still in like the era of like concerts, festivals and things like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's like still need a face.
Exactly. Yeah, so that's kind of why. But like that's kind of our generation, right? Like the generation maybe my daughter's generation might not give a fuck about none of that.
Yeah.
We just want to hear the music.
That's like when you see Tupac holograms and shit. Like, it could get digital, bro. It should be crazy.
That's what I'm saying. I hated that shit, but...
Yo, here's the crazy shit, though, man. They got AI girlfriends. What do you think about this shit? Bro, people are literally... So, like, with the AI, you can create your own girlfriend in the sense of, like, digitally where you could talk to them. Right. So, let's say, you know... This is the weirdo part, too. This is the creeper part. Let's say a guy wants a girl really badly. Right, but can't get her because she's not fucking with him. Whatever, you know, he ugly ass dude. He's a weirdo. Blah blah blah. But he's got like voice messages from her, or he can even go to her Instagram where like she's done reels with her voice, and then he could program that into AI, right, and then create a system or go through the system and actually cater to his needs for what he wants her to be saying to him. So then now he gets on the phone, he's talking to old girl, and the girl's literally saying whatever he wants to say. Like, hey, baby, how was work? I miss you. You work too hard, blah, blah, blah. You need to come over here. I could suck your dick. Anything, and it's in the old girl's voice. That's just fucking crazy, man.
All right, so this is a hot take. Do you think that type of stuff would lower the rate of grape? I say grape with a G.
Why would you say that?
Like, because it's like... You know, when that happens, this is a man that's, you know, that's this chick or whatever. But if he's able to do that, do you think that lowers the rate of grape?
I don't think so, because I feel like that infatuation would just grow more.
Right.
Like, so now he's talking to her, and this version of her, AI version of her, is actually catering to his needs and making him feel good. So now what's stopping him? Because it's a girl he knows, right? Obviously, or maybe he doesn't know her, but if he sees her in public, what's stopping him from going crazy?
I'm glad you touched on that, right? Yeah. Because like with me being a OnlyFans manager, I'm seeing these messages, right? Yeah. There was one guy that was just like, yo, can I come see you? Can I come see you? You're right down the street. I've drove past your house before. I know what Walmart you go to. And that's super creepy, bro. Man, of course, I had to block him and things weird, like that. And I had to let her know, like, yo, stop posting certain things. But there's guys out there like that. Guys that shit is crazy. Motherfucker gonna wake up, go to work 9 to 5. You might be cool with them. Whole time when they get home, you a fucking weirdo, bro.
100%.
But yes, on OnlyFans, you see that shit a lot, bro. Talking about, oh, I seen you at Walmart. I was gonna say hi to you, but I didn't. And then, you know what I mean? Boom, boom, boom. Because like she was big on like, oh yeah, like let me put my OnlyFans on the back of my car. Please don't do that. No, because that just attracts attention. Mm-hmm. And if your car's sitting outside and they can see. They know where you live at. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's just like, nah, we're not doing that. But yeah, that shit is creepy as hell.
The thing too, man, is a lot of those guys though, they're weirdos, but they're also pussies. So exactly. You know what I mean by that is like, they'll talk a lot of shit behind the scene, but they choking shit in front of the girl. Excuse me. Like they don't know how to talk to people. They socially awkward and shit. So, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing too. I mean, some people are fucking nutcases. For real. I don't want to deal with that. But I think a lot of the guys are gonna cater to that shit. Is probably guys that are just fucking socially awkward, don't know how to talk to females, don't know how to be in the public eye. So it probably wouldn't even get to that level. But the nutcases are the guys that you're gonna have to worry about with that shit, that AI shit.
All right, then let me ask you a question. Right, you have a pie chart, 0 to 100%. From 0 to 100%, how many guys do you think get girls on a from 0 to 100%? Like, what's the?
Well, it's got to be a low percentage. Super low.
Tell me.
Probably got like 5%.
5% actually get women?
Probably.
So then there's 95% of men that aren't getting women.
That's a lot of men, man.
That's scary, bro.
And that's the thing. It's not just weirdos, man. Even good guys, right? Every girl wants a good guy. Even good guys can't get a girl right. Even there's plenty of guys. Obviously, some guys are single by choice. But at the same time, man, like women's standards have gotten a lot higher, I feel, right? Even men's standards, I feel like it's keeping a lot of people away from each other.
So, I've seen you in action. I've seen you do your thing. What makes you, bro? We're in our 30s now.
Yeah.
We know who we are. We know who we bring to the table. What do you think, like, what you like makes you get girls? Is it your personality? Is it the way you talk? Is it the way you walk? The way you dress? Like, like, what do you think? And then ask me the same question back.
I feel like, first of all, 30s is a little aggressive.
Nah, shout out my 30s, bro. I just talked to a nigga that was 42. I'm like, I can't wait to be 42. Bro was dressed nice, bald-headed and shit. Dog had all the braids. I was like, I can't wait to.
You ready to lose some braids?
Oh, I'm in the gym. I'm in the gym. What's happening?
Oh, that's funny. I feel like for me, man, I don't know, man. I'm just genuine, I think, man. I don't think for me, man, I think most girls feel comfortable talking to me off rip just because I always build a safe space. That makes sense. So I'm genuine, and obviously I'm not a weirdo, but I just talk to them, man. I wouldn't say it's like how I dress. I'm a very I almost say like I'm simple, man. I think less is more. I don't want to be all flashy. That's not my style, man. So it wouldn't be my fashion or anything like that. I mean, I'm not saying I dress like a bum either, but yeah, I don't go extravagant with it. I'm not wearing Versace's and shit, even if I wanted to. You know what I mean? Yeah. But for the most part, man, I feel like it's just my personality, really. Good shit, you know, they start talking to me, they realize, all right, he's not a weirdo, he's genuine. You know, he ain't ugly, and it just goes from there. You know what I mean? Yeah. What about you,
bro? Shit, me?
Here we go.
Look, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a story I always tell, you know what I'm saying? I never been the tallest dude, right? You know what I'm saying? Never been the buffest dude, none of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like me growing up, like I've always had to prove myself with shorties no matter what and everything like that. So like the amount of things that I have to put in and women don't realize, like I gotta dress good, I gotta smell good, I gotta talk nice, I gotta have nice teeth, Yeah. I'm also be like, nah, you don't need that. No, I do. You know what I'm saying? Just to be noticed amongst the others, this is what I have to do. And it's facts. It is what it is. I'm not worried about it because now this is my routine. But yes, I have to put that shit on. I have to know how to talk. I have to be iced out. I have to be smelling good and all that. But it is what it is. Because if I wasn't like that, at where I'm at now, invisible. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I've learned that from like a shorty growing up. Skinny dude, little big head, all that. Growing up, this is what I learned, and this is who I am now. You know what I'm saying? So now, like, it's not even effort or work now. I just know what I got to be now. So, yeah, that's a fact. And that's why shorties like me. So, you know what I'm saying? If you seen this podcast, what's happening? You know what I'm saying?
He said he's single. What's happening?
You know what I'm saying? Always
hit him up.
For real. You trying to take a trip? What's happening?
Let's get into the next hot topic, man. Furries. You ready for this? This shit's crazy. So I'm working at XS, man, right?
What the fuck is a furry?
Man, you about to find out. This shit blew my mind.
It's like stuffed animal. My daughter got stuffed animals.
Nah,
something different?
That's like fucking cosplay or some shit. That's like, but okay, look, so pretty much what happened is I'm working at XS, right? And once I prepare the table, whatever, I usually wait for my clients to show up so I can walk them in, blah, blah, blah. The table's all set up. So I'm talking to the cocktail waitress, and we're just chopping it up. It's the first time she's my waitress, so we just kind of getting to know each other, whatever, talking. Mm-hmm. And, you know, we went into pronouns Oh, actually, we was talking about this. My birthday. You didn't go to the night party. I didn't even know we were going to the night party. Yeah, you're right. I didn't even know we was going to the night party. We barely made it out, man.
You didn't invite me.
Hey, David was knocked out still in the parking lot. Did you know that?
He always do that.
Bro, he was.
Shout out David, though. You going to see him on a pod. We going to talk about that shit.
Yo, this dude was knocked out too.
Bro, he texted me like bro, damn. How many drinks you had? You was right next to me.
Man, he was fucked up. I mean, bro, I didn't even know. Listen, I wasn't even driving. We ended up going to X's, bro. It was only two of us. I didn't even ask for a big table. We just sat somewhere, blah, blah, blah. And then...
no, that's our ritual.
I know, man.
Last time I had 4 or 5.
Yeah.
I had the 4 or 5.
You did. Man.
Say that for another pod.
But, yo, this girl sits at our table, right? Whatever, she's chopping it up, whatever. It's hot as hell, too. Remember how hot my birthday was? Except we were inside, so we was good. We was backstage at EBC. So at night, at XS Night Swim, bro, it was fucking 105 degrees, man. Fucking crazy. It was fucking scorching hot. This girl takes her fucking top off at the club. So she...
The fucking Yiddies was out?
So yeah, man. So she's sitting on top like this on the booth.
With the Yiddies out?
Yiddies out.
Nipples nice pierced. Yiddies?
Nipples pierced, everything.
You sucked them, didn't you?
Nah, I didn't suck them. I think everybody was, first of all, that's really aggressive. I'm going to need you to take your tone down. So, yeah. So, she ended up just like taking her top off. So obviously he's causing attraction. So then the waitress comes over and she's like, honey, hey, you can't just have your top off like da-da-da-da. You know what she told her?
I don't see no sign.
I'm a man. She said, listen. She said, I'm a man. Yeah, let me finish, man. If you don't come back, bro, don't leave in the middle of a podcast. Goddamn. Yo, she said,
I had the man with the titties out?
No. You got to hear the story. She was really a girl. She goes, I'm a man. She said, I'm transitioning right now. You know, I'm on my hormones or whatever. So that's why my titties are a little perky, but I'm a man. So this just shows you how crazy. Because she's really a girl. She's just doing it because she's hot. And she wants to get away with it. She just want to get away with it.
She's talking shit.
Gotcha. Yeah. But she wasn't trying to joke around. Or she was just like trying to be serious. But this just shows you how strong the pronoun world that we live in now, right? Like the waitress, the first thing she did was like pull away. She pulled away and was just like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, my bad, honey. You look good. You look good, and walks away. So she got away with it for 2 hours.
That's wild.
And then a security guard, but she was causing so much drama. I mean, like traffic and like heads turning. The head security comes over and was like, look, I'm sorry. Can I get your ID? Yeah. She gives the ID. He's like, look, your ID says female, so we have to treat you like a female. She tried to cause a scene, blah, blah, blah. She ended up getting 86 from the fucking,
Was that nice titties, though?
Yeah, they was nice. So anyways, going back to this furry story. So I was telling that story to that waitress. And the waitress told me some crazy shit that blew my mind. She goes, I'm telling you the pronoun stuff and all that, the transgender this and man or woman or what you identify is crazy. She's like, I was just visiting my nephew and I forgot, I think maybe she said Dallas, somewhere else, right? And she said her nephews were telling her there's people who identify as furries, bro. Which pretty much means they consider themselves animals. That's what they identify as. You know what's crazy? So, like, I got a video for you. Steph, go ahead and play that video real quick for him so we can get his live reaction on the podcast.
What the fuck a furry is.
And we'll add this video on the podcast so y'all can see it too.
I am a 27-year-old transgender woman. I am a wolf-therian and a member of the furry fandom.
When and how did you discover this inner wolfness?
Probably around age 10 or 11. I was watching an anime about wolves and see the wolf running across the screen and I'm somehow...
Pause it real quick. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me gauge.
It's a lot to take in, huh?
I see breasts.
That's a transgender man. Is that what?
With the male voice. Did she identify as a wolf?
Yes, a wolf-ferian.
Okay, I just want to make sure we're on the same page.
Yeah.
All right, hit play.
Play it again?
Yeah.
We'll play the rest of it.
Yeah.
Wait a minute,
you
should have just transgender man or transgender woman?
Transgender wolf. From Alaska.
This dude said a transgender wolf.
What does that even mean?
Oh, man.
Is that like the day and age that we're in now?
And just so y'all know, we don't got nothing against this community at all.
all.
We're just talking about pronouns. It's getting crazy. It's getting crazy.
Yeah,
dog.
like I like this dude though, right? Because he's like very like just informative. He doesn't attack. He just wants to understand.
Yeah.
Right. And I feel like a lot of like with that culture, like when we ask questions, they all automatically get offended.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to understand.
Yeah.
Right. So I can gauge it well.
Yeah.
Right. So when I'm in Target and I'm going through Target and I see a billboard and my daughter's like, "Hey, what is that? Is that a boy, girl?" I'm like,
What do you say?
what do you say to a 5-year-old, to a 6-year-old?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's just crazy, man.
It's crazy. Go ahead.
Go ahead, finish it real quick.
And how did you discover this inner wolfness?
Probably around age 10 or 11. I was watching an anime about wolves and see the wolf running across the screen, and I'm somehow just intrinsically like, oh, that's me.
Have you spent any time around biological wolves?
Yes.
That sounds
Biological
dangerous
wolves.
Also. What context are you?
So I was a volunteer with a preserve, and I've also visited many wolf preserves.
Are you able to communicate with the wolves?
Am I going to have a conversation with a wolf in the way that I'm communicating you and I?
Right.
Obviously not.
Okay.
Am I going to read their body language, respond appropriately to their behaviors and their
Okay.
nonverbal cues? Yes.
Would you be able to give us an example of this wolf
Yeah,
communication?
let me hear that shit.
No,
Why not?
not comfortable doing so.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Wow.
I don't know.
I
man.
mean, like, more power to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never. I mean, I feel like an alpha, but I've never.
But are you a furry?
Nah, that shit is OD. I didn't know that shit was a thing, bro.
Boy.
That shit real.
That's what I'm saying. Pronouns is getting out of hand.
Like, that's not a joke.
How can somebody identify? Nah, it's not, man. That's the thing. Like I said, I only saw that video for the first time as well, to be honest. My thing is like I said, the waitress I was talking to, she told me that her nephews are going to schools where there's classmates that identify as furries.
Right.
It's just crazy, fam. It's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? What's the world we've come to? That we can identify as anything. I'm about to identify as the president of the United States and just walk into the White House.
Be like, well,
Fuck
I'm the
it.
president, so
You know what I'm saying?
you know
I
what?
did not have
I'm
sexual
identified as a
relations with that
6'6"
woman.
dark-skinned male. Don't address me as anything less. I'm 6'6" and I'm dark-skinned with dreads. You better not say shit to me. Don't tell me anything else. That's what I identify as, goddammit. The BBC.
The BBC.
Stroking.
Oh, man.
What's up? That's wild, bro.
It's mad wild,
But more power to you, and I support
For
you. And
real.
if y'all want to
You
come
know
on the
what?
show, have conversations about you being a furry, come on.
Yeah, for sure.
We willing to have the
'Cause
conversation. 'Cause
I'm
I
trying
don't
to
know.
understand
I'm
that
old
shit
school.
more, too.
I'm old school. I was born in the 90s. I don't know that 2000 shit.
Furries,
I don't
man.
know. Yeah, I don't know all that shit. But if y'all willing to come, let's talk about it.
What's the
Gang.
next hot topic, man?
The next hot topic, you know what I'm saying? Because I got one for you.
All right.
You were in the club scene.
Okay.
I am in the OnlyFans scene. You put that in a pot and mix it up. Would you ever date a sex worker? Sex worker meaning la stripper, la prostitute, la OnlyFans, la cam girl.
Got
Let's
you.
just sell nudes. Would you ever date? And she was open about it.
I mean, honesty is the best policy, right?
Right.
So for sure, like I would hope she would be honest about some shit like that. It's gonna be tough, man. It depends in the sense of like, if she was an escort, for example, right?
Got you.
Like a working girl, that's gonna be hard, man.
What if she
Fucking
bringing
other
back
dudes, I'm not good with that. Now I know she bringing money,
Okay.
but nah, man, she fucking other dudes. I can't do that.
What about-
even stripping is a little
Okay.
tough, but I probably would say I'd be open to it if like it just depend on the connection too, really, right? You know what I'm saying? If we get along well and it's somebody that I could see myself in a relationship with, but she strips, but that's it. She doesn't cross no boundaries like that.
Exactly.
But that's kind of hard to like think about. Like if
Hard
a
to
girl
gauge.
think about it's a girl stripping for money, if she's offered a lot of money for like
The
sex,
fuck? She has a price.
she has a price.
She has a price.
Right? But I don't know. I feel like if I do get in that relationship, I would trust that person for sure. There's no way I would get in a relationship if I couldn't trust somebody.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
So then, what about OnlyFans, right?
I feel like
if she has OnlyFans, right? Okay, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got my OnlyFans, and she's like, Jason, I want you to be in my OnlyFans with me. I want you to fuck me on OnlyFans so we can get this money together. And you with that shit?
Damn, he said you with that shit? I mean, I feel like at that point it's a business, right? And she's including me, so that, yeah, that's different.
That's what I'm saying.
You know
So
I'm
what I'm telling y'all, OnlyFans is the way to go. Holla at me. I got you. Easy.
So I'm guessing your answer to that question is yes? To all of them, though?
To prostitution would be a little bit harder for me.
Yep.
Because it's like, yes, you have to go out and do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, that would be a little bit harder for me to take you serious. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, yeah, for the stripping thing, I'm not too worried about it. It is what it is. For the OnlyFans, of course, I'm not tripping about any of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you make your money is how you make your money.
I feel like any other woman, any other man fucking your woman is just a violation, bro.
Yeah, which is
it violates you, man. Because at the end of the day, that a woman's, that's her body's her temple. You know what I'm saying? And when she shares that temple with you, that's your temple too. That's your body, right? That's your pussy. So when somebody else is fucking that, that's a violation. It's gotta be, man. How does it not violate you? You know what I'm saying? As a man.
But like, if she's in a different mind state when she's doing all that versus the mindset that she's with you, in, right?
Bro.
Where it's like when y'all are engaging, she grabbing on you, kissing on you, rubbing your back, scratching your back, da da da. When she doing that, that's just a wham bam, thank you, man. You know what I'm saying?
Don't
So it's
matter,
like, nah,
man.
don't matter,
Don't matter,
don't matter at all.
Yeah, because my thing is, if I'm with a girl, right, I'm gonna do everything with her. You know what I'm saying? To an extent, whatever, like sexually, whatever, man. Like whatever I want to do in bed, I want to be able to do. If I want to eat that pussy, I want to eat that pussy. How you gonna eat that pussy? No,
Yeah.
she just has some dick in it.
So is it the fact that,
you know what I'm saying?
If you knew that any guy that she messed with wasn't up to par with you, would you be okay with it? Or are you worried about Big Dick Stanley going in there and slaying that shit?
Nah, just anything going in there that's not me.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel that, yeah.
So that's my main thing. Is just like at the end of the day, men are weird, right? Like we're kind of the way we are in our species, our type of, you know what I mean? Like we rarely do fall in love with women. So when we do, we fall hard. You know what I'm saying? I do feel like men love harder, man. I think that's going to be a debate right there. But I do think so because of like how hard it is for a man to fall in love. That's why, are there any good men left in the world? Blah, blah, blah. Men like variety, right? So it's like, that's why they cheat, da, 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 da. So if a man is able to be committed to one person, he must really fucking love that chick.
That's a fact.
So
yeah.
That means he can't, there's no way that man's going to accept another man fucking her, even if it's her job. But that's the thing. That's why a girl in that field needs to be open about that, because then somebody like myself can be like, look, that's not for me.
Hell yeah.
I'm glad you told me. Let's not even try to like waste each other's time at this point. You know what I mean?
But at what point does it come like to this, right? Because, you know, we talk about this and that. It's like, what if you get with a girl and like, she's like, yo, this is what turns me on. This is what gets me off. And you're not willing to do it.
Damn.
What if she's like, look, I want to put a strap and I want to peg, and
That's
you're not
crazy.
with that shit, but that's what get her off. You love her, you want to be with her, are you willing to do that shit though?
Nah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Okay. So
Here's
she has no choice
the thing
but to
though,
be
right?
like,
Let's be real on the podcast for the one time.
let's be real. Talk to me.
So I actually don't know how true this is, but I'm sure, you know, a lot of people have said it's true as far as like females anyway. So I'm not really sure from the male gender like how true this is. But they say the G-spot's in a man's ass, right?
A fact.
Scientifically. So my thing is, like, if a girl try to convince me, like, it's going to feel good, you're going to enjoy it, blah, blah, blah. Even if she convinced me, right? I'm going to tell you. This is my thing. Even if she convinced me and stuff, and it's like, yo, it's with me, so it's not, you're still straight, blah, blah, blah. My issue is, in order for me to get pegged, there's only two ways to do it. Right?
On your knees.
On your knees, on all fours, doggy style, or spread eagle.
Getting stroked.
Spread eagle. I can't do either one because I feel like I'm less of a man, and if I feel less of a man, we're done.
Yeah, nah,
that's not happening.
100%. Yeah, there's certain boundaries that we just can't cross. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully, we just can't cross. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah. It's just not gonna happen. What about you?
Nah. Ain't no pegging, you know what I'm saying? Nah, we not doing that.
I thought you was in it for a second.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie to y'all, because remember, I tell y'all every episode, I don't lie to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Shorty, give me the wop. You know what I'm saying? She go down to the boss, love. Go down to the gooch, love.
You like your ass ate. That's what you're saying.
First
Why you
of
beating
all,
around the
Why you
bush?
say it like that? That's crazy. Don't be running around like Marcus get his ass ate. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if Shorty want to do a little swipe, I'm not mad at you, Shorty. You know what I'm saying? Handle your candle. That shit real. You know, especially when it's a bad bitch. Cause look, if it's a bad bitch, right? You can't never talk shit to me.
Oh, my God. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, Marcus like his ass. But you ate it. Bad bitch. Hella likes. You was down there.
Oh, my God.
My fucking nuts was on his nose. Because you was down there that far.
Oh, my God. I'm
Nuts
dead.
on nose.
Oh, my God.
Because you a dirty dog like me, god damn it. That shit real. That's
Oh, boy, on Christmases, they call him the nut smacker.
You know what I'm saying? Get the bad bitches to do it. You can't talk shit
That's
to me.
crazy.
I don't give a fuck how you try to spin it.
That's wild.
Your friend gonna be like, but you did it? Yeah, Marcus like, is that? But you did it though. Yeah, but yeah.
Oh,
you talk
Lord.
shit. I'm grown. That shit feel good. But no, the G spot not necessarily in the ass. It's just like kind of like the. It's like a little thing right here. You know what I'm saying? Go like this. I've been there. Scientific evidence. I've been there before.
Oh,
all
man.
for science. All for science.
He
All
said
for science.
all for science.
All for science. You know what I mean? I just
Lord.
wanted to know what was going on. You know what I'm saying?
Whose mans is this?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? No, that shit real. Hey, bro, I'm telling you.
This dude breaking it down for the one
I would
time.
never lie to y'all. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Y'all done see me with some, they done did it.
That's crazy. All right, last hot
what
topic,
it
man.
is.
Let's get
All
to the
right,
last
talk to
hot
me.
topic. Nudes. How you feel about nudes? Are they overrated? They done? You know what I'm saying? There was like a big like epidemic where it was like send nudes. Remember, like you see it all over social media.
That shit now. What you talking about? Like, especially like with me being in, like, I travel a lot for work and things like that, right? So it's like one of my like get offs, like no shit. Matter of fact, a shorty told me that. She was like, I think one of your kinks is like recording.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, it is. You know what I'm saying? Everyone has their kink feet, whatever, da da da. But one of my shit is like pressing, recording,
Yeah.
and da da da. So yeah, like when I'm overseas and
Yeah,
shit, I need that. You know what I'm saying? Like I need to see some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I'm just maybe because I was exposed to porn when I was young,
Yeah.
da da da. But yes, I love news. I love me a good nude. You know what I'm saying? And I'll tell you if it's a trash nude too. You know what I mean? I'm like,
But
I
I'm
want to
saying,
see it.
let me ask you something. Do you like nudes or videos and stuff like that when it's someone you've already fucked? Or we talking
Don't
about?
matter.
It don't matter at all.
It
huh?
don't matter. Let me see it. Let me ask you
But
this.
no,
right?
I'm saying though, like let's say you
Go
just
ahead, talk
talking
to
to a
me.
girl, whatever,
Yes.
and she's sending you nudes. You ain't even hit yet.
Right. I love it.
You love
but if she's talking shit, this is OD.
Without you asking for
But
it.
listen though. Yeah, send it. But listen, straight up. If Shorty talking shit, oh yeah, I do this like this and da da da.
Yeah.
Let me see the video. So it might be a video she sent me when she's
Yeah.
with somebody else. I want to see it.
For
Yeah,
real.
Yeah, like I'm OD like that, bro.
Damn.
Like if she say, yo, I can get paid like this, let me see it.
Man, I gotta be real. For me, I feel like it's a red flag, man.
So if you talking to her shorty, y'all da da da, y'all getting hot in the head, and she's like, I suck dick like this, and you say, let me see a video. She send you a video of her sucking a dick.
Sucking someone else's dick. I mean, if I ask
Be
for
honest.
it, no,
Be honest.
No, listen, if I ask for it myself, that's
Yeah.
different. But I'm saying we talking, getting to know each other, and she just sent me nudes. This is a scenario I'm creating. She already sending nudes. She already talking, like sending videos.
Yeah,
and
that's
shit
a red flag.
on her
Yeah,
own.
that's a red flag.
But that's a red flag.
Yeah,
that's when I text that girl back and be like, look,
Yeah, like,
send me a
ugh.
video of you reading a book or something, so I know you ain't
Facts,
stupid.
You know what I'm saying? Let me see a
You know what I'm
cartwheel,
saying? Like,
bitch.
let me see something else.
Do what?
Why I gotta see a dude? Like, we ain't even there
Yeah,
yet.
man,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel you.
No matter what, I feel like we're visual creatures, so we probably already undressed this woman anyway.
Facts.
The nude ain't gonna be nothing new.
Yeah,
We've
yeah.
all seen fucking naked women our whole lives. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like, it's just for me, man. If I'm getting to know somebody, I'm trying to see other sides. I
Facts.
want to work to that. I like to tease, bro. I like it to build up. I'm not
Yeah,
trying to get
yeah,
all
I
into
feel
that.
you.
I used to be though. I used to be at that point where I was like an asshole. I used to be like all about the sex. I think we all have, and then I'd be like, yeah, I was in that mode. But now that I'm older, I'm trying to get settle down, get married, type stuff like that. Yeah, I'm not trying to talk to a shorty that's going crazy like that off a rip. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, whoa, it's a red flag, man.
You really trying to get married though?
Yeah. You not? You not trying to get married?
If shit, I I don't know, bro. I really don't know.
I'll be real, man. I never questioned it my whole life, right?
But why though? Like
The reason why is
you
just
wanna get
because I
married?
grew up where my grandparents, rest in peace to them, and my mom, rest in peace, love y'all,
Thanks.
miss y'all. My grandparents were together for 63 years. My mom and my stepdad were together for like 33 years or something like that before she passed. So all I'm just saying is I've been around marriage. So it's just something that I've always believed in, something that I always thought. Now, the only time that I ever questioned it is when I lost my mom.
Right.
Because then at that point, I'm like, man, I don't know if I could imagine getting married and having kids without her here physically. Because people, she's still there spiritually. Nah, it's not the same. For me to go walk down the aisle and get married to my future wife, and knowing that my future wife will never be able to meet my mom, that shit made me sad, man. That shit fucks me up.
100%, bro.
So
100%.
that's the only time that I've
Why not
questioned
think
it.
about that?
Yeah.
Fuck, yeah.
That shit sucks, fam. So that's the only time I've questioned it. So I've been kind of off and on about it lately, but at the same time, I know that like my whole life, that's always something that I've thought about, even when I was in my fuckboy stage. Whatever, I'm enjoying my youth,
Right.
But I always knew the end game was I wanted to get married one day, man. You don't want to get married at all?
I've been married before.
You learn something new every day.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was definitely married before, you know what I'm saying? Of course, it didn't work out. We was young and dumb, and a lot of shit happened. But, we signed our papers. We're divorced now. And now, you know what I'm saying, I'm back single or whatever.
Yeah.
But the beauty about it, what came out of it was a beautiful child. So that's love, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But going back to what you were saying about, how your mom would never see you, it's just like, my parents are only getting older.
Yeah.
And like when you brought that up, it was kind of like sometimes like my anxiety, like when I get a phone call from my mom, it's just like I don't know,
man.
like I don't want to hear
Something crazy.
because my dad, he's this hurts, that's hurt. I'm just like fuck.
Trust me, man. It's
So
tough.
when my mom called me, I'm just like, you okay? What's wrong? She's like, nothing. I'm just chilling. I'm just like, but they're only getting older, and it's just like, so when you say that, I'm just like, fuck, dude. Like you're right. Like damn, bro. Like. Yeah, man.
Look, man, it's a pain I hope you never have to share with me, man. But
100%.
But at the end of the day, it is the normal cycle of life. You know what I mean? Like, we're supposed to lose our parents one day. You know what I mean? What's crazier is, man, is like seeing, my old man, like what he going through because he lost his wife, which was my mom.
Right.
That was his soulmate. 33 years, bro.
Yeah.
And, he wasn't expecting to now live. Who knows? He might live for 20 more years, man.
Exactly.
And he don't got a soulmate. That's just... It's a different kind of pain, man. Like, I'm not trying to take away from my pain because it's valid. But when I see his pain, I'm like, damn, he got it worse than me. Like, that's just crazy.
Exactly.
I can imagine losing a soulmate because, like I said, we're supposed to lose our parents. It's a normal cycle of life. Even though I still felt like it was too early. But, man, for him, losing a soulmate is way early.
Right.
At least I spent a lot of time with my mom, man, before she passed, man, taking care of her. So that's the one blessing I can't say.
And like I said, like, when we go... We young, we kids, we going to Thanksgiving and stuff like that. We the children.
Yeah.
Then we had our parents, and then we had the elders, right? But then eventually, what I'm saying, like elders, they start to pass away. Then our parents move into the elders, but then now we're the adults.
Yep, 100%.
Then we have the kids behind us.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, but that's just life. That's scary as fuck.
Shit's crazy.
But that's for another podcast, so
It
do
is.
not. So we're going to cut that off. We're going to move to the next one. We supposed to be talking about nudes. How we get there?
Oh no, man. You asked me if I wanted to get married.
Yeah, you right.
Went from nudes to some deep shit.
Nah, you right.
But we
that's
will
a
have
whole
a
different
podcast
part,
with some deep shit, man, for sure.
Mental health.
Yeah, mental health, man,
Facts.
for sure.
Yeah.
Let's get into our questions, man.
Let's get to
to
that motherfucking questions.
This question was asked by at Imani__XX.
XX.
Does long distance relationships work, or do you guys believe in them?
Imani_XX. Is she fine?
You about to look her up, ain't you?
Steph, fine or not?
Nah, that's actually one of my peoples, man. So
Okay, yeah. Shout out
And
Imani
she is fine.
_XX. Come on the show. Is long distance what?
Does it work? Do you guys believe in it? Blah blah blah. She lives in England, by the way. That's far.
Long distance works to me because remember I said my main shit is a government contractor. I don't know how it happens, but it always happens. So every time I leave and go to Kuwait, fucking Afghanistan, Poland, whatever, right? I get there, everything is good. For some reason, I latch onto a shorty from Instagram.
Yeah.
go back and forth every day. We start texting every day. We start FaceTiming every day. It's love. I get home. We're back like this. It works out for a little bit. Then we split again.
Yeah.
But the same process happens over and over again. But, yeah, I feel like long-distance work as long as y'all are open and honest about what it is. You know what I'm saying? About what we're doing. Me, being long distance, look, shorty, I know you got needs.
Yeah.
I can't satisfy that.
Yep.
At all times. But just know when I get home, all that shit dead. So do what you got to do. Be safe. Handle your candle.
Yeah.
I don't want to know about it. But when I get home, all that shit is dead. Watch this.
That's why, look, for me, bro, I say fuck all that. I can't do long distance, man. Like I said, I am also at a point in my life, man. Like I said, I am trying to settle down, which we talked about, whatever. If I do decide to settle down with somebody, long distance ain't going to work for me. And the reason why is what you brought up. We do have needs. At the same time, I'm not a type of person to ever cheat at this point in my life. Like, I'll never cheat on a woman that I commit to, right? Right. But the thing is, it's silly for anybody to think that the physical aspect is not needed in a relationship. It's huge. Real. So that's my thing. That's why commit to somebody long distance, right? If they can't provide those needs. And we're not just talking about sex. For me, it's the physical presence. Yeah, knowing I can hang out with my shorty, go to watch a movie, grab dinner. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Just be able to touch him, feel him, like talk to him right here. That's a big part of a relationship, right? And if I can't see this person because they live 10,000 miles away and I can only see him so often, that's just... Even then, even if there was a means to be able to see her, like, you're not gonna be able to see her every day, regardless. That's the thing. So even if it's like once a week, it's still that's not enough, man.
Okay, so here we go, real quick. She in Vegas for the weekend.
Yep.
You meet her. She everything you wanted in a woman.
Yep.
She tell you, look, I'm in my last year of law school.
Yep.
Out in D.C. D.C. has the best college for law school. I'm not saying they do. I'm just saying just for this purposes. I'm in my last year. I just started my last year of law school because law school take, 6-8 years, whatever. Boom. Yeah. I'm in D.C. They have the best school. I got 1 year left. I want to be with you. What's up?
That's the thing, man. If she says she wants to be with me, I'm assuming the way that talk is going, she's like, when I'm done with law school, I'll move out.
Exactly.
I'll move out to where you at, blah, blah. I don't believe in you should. Here's my thing. If she's going to move out for me, I'm not going to turn it down in a sense, but I got to make sure she knows what she's doing. And what I mean by that is, right, at this point, right, let's say we built some kind of connection. We've been talking, blah, blah, blah. We still don't really know each other because we haven't lived with each other.
Right.
So there's a chance it might not work out. So for her to move her whole life, right, let's say her family's in D.C. We don't know that, whatever, right? She move all the way out for me and it don't work out, that's crazy. So my thing is, don't move out because of me. Right. Move out because you got a plan. Yeah. You want to move to Vegas because you want to do this or do that. You have something planned out for yourself as an individual. You know what I mean? Not because you're trying to be with me.
So she's coming out to Vegas because she knows the rate of drunk driving is higher in Las Vegas, and she knows that she can get hired faster here. So you're out here, and she can get a job out here faster. Yeah. All I need is a year in D.C. to finish my shit. Yes, I'm in college. Yep. I'm in my 8th year, and I promise you, I'm coming right to you.
That's what I'm saying. If she's got a plan, that's also for her benefits besides of just me.
Exactly.
Like, it's beneficial for her to move to Vegas, then I'm open to it.
Right. So, okay. So then that's just kind of like a don't say that you're not opposed to long distance. Because for 12 months, she in D.C.,
yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, it's very like.
But I feel like even then, bro, like I said, like if I'm being real, fam, if I'm in that exact scenario, it still would be tough. The only time that I would even try to make something work is if I was already in a relationship with her. I already know her, we've lived together, but she had to move because of a career or something. And then I would try it. But a lot of times, man, long distance don't work, bro.
It don't.
People end up cheating, man.
It's never working.
And my thing is, if I'm committed to you, I'm not gonna cheat on you. So if I know you cheat on me, man, that's just gonna break me. Yeah. And a broken man is fucking dangerous. They will fucking, bro. That's the last thing y'all want to see is a broken man.
That's a fact, bro.
Because it takes a lot for men to commit, like fully, be loyal and da 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 da. So when they do that shit and then you get cheated on, oh, you don't want to see that, man, bro. You want to see that shit.
I used to be big on like, look, either I'm gonna pay all the bills, I'm gonna be faithful. I'm not doing both.
Yeah.
Let me know.
Yeah.
I'm going to pay all the bills. I'm going to be faithful. It's either or. Because ain't no way. Because ain't no way I'm going to go into the crib and I don't feel like it. All right. Don't worry about it. Don't you fucking worry about it.
This dude great.
Oh, and shout out Steph, our producer, for holding us down always. My motherfucking gang.
What up, Steph?
Looking all good.
What's the next question, man? Go ahead and break that down.
All right, cool. So this is from Nina Perry 18. She fine or not?
She fine or not?
You know what I'm saying? Look, Nina, look, let me talk to you real quick. You know what I'm saying?
He
look,
said, D-voice.
You know what up? Like, if you're looking for a young man, got his stuff together. You know what I'm saying? I got a podcast with my boy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I got kids. I got two. No big deal. I'm grown. You know what I mean? Let me know. But anyway, shout out at Nina Perry 18, and she says, "Why do men cheat?" So why do you think men cheat, Jason?
Nah, you go ahead and answer this one first.
Oh, you're saying right back. reverse.
I feel like the main, he said reverse Uno. I feel like the main reason men cheat. All right, I don't know about the main reason, but a couple reasons why men cheat is if they're not getting none. And I know that sounds crazy. It's like women will hit you with the whole, it's my body, I decide when to. But you chose to be in a relationship.
Right.
And no matter what, that's a part of a relationship. Like that sexual aspect of a relationship is important, especially for men, right? That's one of the main reasons they end up cheating and they go get it from somewhere else.
Right.
So how hard is it to commit to a man and be like, you know what, I got to make sure he's sexually satisfied.
Right.
Now, I'm not saying, well, it's like, boom, every 4 minutes or 5 minutes and blah, blah, blah. And I'm sure things change as a relationship goes on. You start having kids. But it's important to make sure you keep that flame alive, I think. And I think some women start, feeling like, I don't want to do it no more because I got to watch the kid and this and that, blah, blah, blah. Well, communicate. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is communicate because we're a team. So if you need me to take a day, so you feel like, go get your spa day, blah, 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 take care of yourself. Let me take care of the kid. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
In all that sense.
Right.
And then, but you better give me something after all this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact. Right. And I'm glad you said that, right? Because like one of the things I said, there's a reason for the season, right? And people are like, oh, that sounds funny. But it's like, sometimes, okay, hey, babe, I'm trying to get into it. And she's like, nah, I don't feel like it. In our mind, we're just like, damn, like, you don't find me attractive, you don't find me, da-da-da. But it's just like, sometimes you got to dig deeper.
Yeah.
And how you just brought it up with the kids and everything like that.
Yeah.
Bro, she done went to work. She done picked the kids up. She done went to soccer practice. She done went home and cooked food. And then you expect her to give you some ass?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But also how you said this is like, you have to give me certain tasks as well so I can off leave.
Just communicate.
That's what I'm saying.
Ain't that hard.
I watched the video on TikTok. Shorty said, I'm mad at my husband. He was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, you trying to get in? She said, cool. Let me go downstairs and grab the laundry. I'm going to be right up there with you. She grabbed the laundry. Shit too heavy. She called her husband name. He don't hear it.
Yeah.
Now she mad going up the stairs with the laundry.
Yep.
So now she already off put. Mm-hmm. Why? Fuck the laundry. Go up there and get smacked.
For real.
And then handle the laundry. Mm-hmm. But it's like, to me, it's just like, damn, like, if we're like this, I remember when we first started dating, you throwing that ass, you going crazy, you wop everything. But then now when we get comfortable, now you're like, oh, yeah, I'm not. So it's just like, okay, we got to sit down and have this conversation and be like, real. What's going on? Am I not doing enough?
Yeah.
Do I need to do more? Like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? And that's always been my biggest fear, which is why I never want to get married. Because it's like, once we get comfortable, oh, shit, I ain't got to give no more ass because it is what it is. But then you got to sit back and be like, okay, but why is she not giving me no more ass?
Yeah.
Am I not doing the things?
That's what I'm saying.
Am I not doing date night with her?
Yeah.
Am I not bringing her flowers anymore?
Yeah.
Am I not? So, yeah, so you think your woman getting comfortable, you getting comfortable.
Yeah.
Because she don't feel love. She don't feel sexy. She don't feel anything. Sidebar, about feeling sexy. Men don't like lingerie. Have that bonnet on and that big T, and we turn it up. We don't give a fuck about lingerie. And I mean that. Clip this, do whatever you got to do. We don't give a fuck about no lingerie. That big T.
That's what I'm saying, man.
That big T.
I'd rather have the big T over
with
the
nothing
lingerie. Yeah.
Early with the little hair. Mm-hmm. Come on now.
You know what I'm saying?
Easy. I don't give a fuck about no goddamn line. That shit look dumb. You like fucking.
He said that shit look dumb.
I don't give a fuck about that. How even take this off? That shit have goddamn.
Oh, I know how to take it off. I'm just
motherfucking magician. The famous magician with the little thing like.
You talking about Houdini? This motherfucker.
This bitch Houdini with a red motherfucking lace on. I don't know
God.
what the fuck to do that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
Yeah.
Big T, yeah. But yeah, going back to everything, yeah. No, honestly.
Is there another reason you think guys cheat?
Sometimes I think now in the day and
Yeah.
age, we have access to so much, bro. So like, you say, you know, your grandparents been with each other for 60 years,
Yeah.
but they didn't have access to anything. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true. But look, I feel like that's common sense though, right? Like you're talking about what guys always usually do anyway. We're talking about what a guy. We're talking about other guys, like a different kind of guy. Like I'm with my man. I never thought he would cheat, and he cheated. You know what I'm saying? It's not. We're not talking about a guy who's just a player anyway.
Right,
That's just comes with the
right.
territory.
Yeah.
But what causes a man to cheat when he's actually with a woman? He's committed. Blah blah blah. And that was one of the reasons was the sex. Like how you said, it makes sense. Like she's not giving it up no more. Something feels like it's changed. It's distance and blah blah blah. And he might go cheat. Not to say it's okay. It's never okay to cheat, but.
It's gonna be the most fucked up shit I might say, bro. A man is only as faithful as his options.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
He went there.
But it is what it is. If your man don't cheat, he good to you, he don't get no hoes. I know. Even if I don't go out to the club and shit like that.
Yeah.
If I'm at work, dressing good, smell good, always got a haircut, a little shorty work,
Yeah.
accounting,
Uh-huh.
looking at me, vibing with me. I'm telling you, a man is only as faithful as his options. But to stop that, you don't put yourself in those certain situations.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm
Obviously, you
saying?
got to be a grown man. But
Exactly.
Yeah, of course.
You have to be a grown man. So yeah, I say that, but I also say, you know what I'm saying?
Because women
like,
have options too.
there's a nigga tickling
If
your
anything-
shorty
if-
at the workplace.
If anything, they probably got way more options than we do.
All that work husband shit, dead. Stop playing.
Right,
with me,
ladies?
bitch.
Like, y'all got way more options than we do because
Stop
it's just the
playing with me.
access of it.
Exactly.
But they don't cheat. I mean, let's be real. I'm not saying they all don't
show.
cheat. I'm not saying they all don't. I'm not saying they all don't
Women
cheat.
be
But
fucking,
obviously, there's probably, if we had to do percentages, obviously men cheat way more than women. But hella women cheat too. I'm not saying that they don't.
Right.
I'm just saying though, knowing that they have way more options, there's way more women that are actually faithful and get hurt by a man that cheats who probably has less options. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
Guys are weird. How come every time they cheat, they always downgrade? They
Because
always fuck something
we
that
just
don't
want
even
pussy.
look as bad as they woman.
We just want pussy. That's
That's
it.
what I'm saying.
We just want pussy.
It's crazy.
But let me ask you this thing. You know your shorty go to work Monday through Friday, 8 a.m., 5 p.m. You know where she at. You know where the job at.
Yep.
If she take a day off and don't tell you, and she gone from 8 to 5 p.m., she in the hotel getting stroked, and you never know because she showed up at the same time.
Yeah.
You'll never know.
Yeah.
But that's why at Nina Perry 18, you cannot be worried about people cheating. You cannot be worried about somebody doing you wrong. All you need to be worried about is you doing what you're supposed to be doing as a woman. Because I guarantee you, if he mess up and da-da-da, you find out, that motherfucker gonna fucking stalk you for years.
Hell yeah.
About, damn, I fucked that up. Damn, I fucked that up. Yes, it's gonna hurt you, shorty. But at the same time, you did everything you were supposed to do. You cannot stop a man from cheating.
Yeah.
Men, you cannot stop a woman. People going to do what they want to do, and they're going to
I'm
find
glad
a way.
you said that, man. I'm glad you said that because there's a lot of girls who are broken after a bad breakup and always like, how can I like get my guard down? How can I be open? The thing is, you're never gonna be able to find love if you don't realize it's a risk. No matter what, it's a risk.
It's a risk.
You could always get hurt.
Everything else in life is a risk.
Yeah.
If I go buy a car right now,
There's just no guarantees. Like you said, everything's a risk.
so why
There's
in
no way to
relationships
guarantee.
do we think there's no risk, there's no.
That's crazy.
That's the only thing in life that we see without a risk, and I don't understand it. If I buy a car right now and that bitch break down next month,
It's a risk.
if I buy a house and the roof fly off next month,
Yeah, man. But that's my thing. Is like girls are scared to like be open to dating again after getting fucked over by a guy, right? The thing is, you're blocking your possible blessings. And I'm not saying the next guy is gonna be the guy that changes your life. He could probably cheat on you too. Not trying to bring that bad juju in, but it's the thing is, it's always gonna be a risk.
facts.
So you got to be willing to take that risk. You know what I'm saying? If you want to find true love, that's just kind of what it is. There's no way to guarantee it, man.
It's a fact. All you worried about is making sure that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing.
100%.
That's it. Make sure you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Make sure you're holding shit down. I guarantee they're going to chase you forever.
You heard?
Damn, I lost that one. Damn, I should have. Yeah, you should have. But guess what? Now I'm over here and I'm living better.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
All right, next question from an anonymous source. What's
How you
the
gonna be anonymous?
How you gonna be anonymous? What's the funniest insult you can come up with?
Funniest insult? Wow, like to me?
Yeah.
Fifth grade.
No. Like, what's the funniest insult you can come up with to diss somebody? For me, I'll probably say like you ugly. I feel like
You broke.
You call somebody ugly is just funny.
Yeah.
Like, shut up,
Yeah,
you
mine's
ugly.
broke. But to me, I'll never forget this. Paige, you know what I'm talking about too. At Paige.
triggered.
I'll follow you on Instagram too, or maybe Facebook. Fifth grade, you call me Wayne's head. I'm gonna show you a picture of fucking Wayne's head right here. I was hella skinny with a big old head. She called me that shit, bro. I'm 30. I'm in my third. That shit has scarred me for life, bro. I'm not even joking, bro. She called me Wayne's head. That shit hurt me.
Paige, I don't like you.
Shout out
That's
Paige
fucked up,
though.
man.
She's still fine though. Shout out Paige. That shit
She's still
scarred the
fine,
fuck
though.
out of me though. Shorty said Wayne head. If I show you a picture of Wayne head, you gonna laugh. Look at Wayne head. You're gonna be like, God damn.
You said Wayne head?
Well, yeah. Just look up a picture of Wayne head and make you.
Oh no. No. We're gonna put that up on the podcast. That's crazy.
That shit real.
That shit's crazy. All right, next question. Is forgiving someone easy or hard for y'all? That's a good question.
God forgives, I don't.
Dang.
That's all I got.
So you're not willing to give people second chances, is what
I'm
you're
gonna
saying?
always get my lick back, regardless.
Yeah.
Any way, I'm gonna get my lick back.
But what if it's a homie that let's say y'all got in a fight? I think that the question probably pertains more so to somebody that you actually was cool with at one point.
Right.
And obviously, I'm sure the severity of what he did also depends on it. But I'm saying you willing to do a second chance for a homie or even an ex-girl or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact. Because girls come and go.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like even with our friend group and things like that, like we've been friends, almost 7-8 years, right?
Yeah.
You've seen a bunch of girls that are maybe like groups of 2 and 3s
Yeah.
that are no longer friends anymore.
Yep.
Me and Katie just had to talk about that. You'll see Katie soon coming on the couch.
Yep.
But it's like, yeah, me and him been friends since 2012.
Yeah.
And we've seen girl groups, 2s and 3s, just as
Stop
the years
being
go
friends.
on, they're no longer. But me and him are still friends.
Yeah.
Shortest will text me and be like, "Damn, y'all still homies?" Yes, motherfucker. Like, you know what I mean? 'Cause
So let me ask you, you and Katie ever got into it one time where you had to forgive him?
Of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah.
It's just like, but it's like with us, it's more like, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what it is. This is how I felt, and we are able to communicate. But it's not a lot though. You know, I'd say in the 10-year friendship, we might have gotten to it like 3 times.
Yeah,
and it's
yeah,
over
yeah.
like some petty bullshit or
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying? But never nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Never nothing crazy. But it's like, yeah. What was the question again? My bad.
Is it hard to forgive or easy to forgive for y'all? That was the question. I mean, for me, I feel like it's actually easy for me to forgive. Forget is a little bit different.
Facts.
100%. I mean, it sounds cliche, but it's the truth. I could definitely forgive somebody and, be cool with them or whatever the case might be if it was somebody that was willing, that I was willing to, forgive anyway because it was just like the friendship was not worth like just throwing away type shit.
Right.
But it's kind of hard to forget sometimes, right? But it also depends on how like the fight went afterwards and how like the solution came up. If it's just like we just gonna pretend like nothing ever happened, I feel like everything needs to be discussed, man.
Exactly.
And a lot of the times, man, people need to realize you have to hold yourself accountable too. It's not just somebody's fault.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Every scenario is different, of course, but I feel like a lot of the friendships I've been able to mend anyway is because I've held myself accountable for my actions. And if that person's willing to hold themselves accountable for their actions, then that's what keeps that friendship going and being good.
But it's like as friends though, like you kind of feel like, damn, like I thought you was my man.
Yeah.
But it's like sometimes like we was raised a certain way.
Yeah.
We have certain morals, but you can't put that on other people because they might have been raised a whole different way.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that I had to learn. I was like, I cannot cast how I was raised off this person.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, if that's the case, I'm always get mad.
Yeah.
Because like they don't move the way I move.
Yep.
So sometimes with friends, homies, or whatever, you have to put them in certain spaces to be like, okay, you my weekend, we go out, we turn up, homie.
Yeah.
But if I'm going through something, I'm not hitting you up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I got this, I'm not hitting you up. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So like you kind of have to like, especially as you get older, you just have to like understand that it's just like, You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you really have to understand, like, who your friends are and put them in certain spaces, because every friend isn't for everything.
Yeah.
And that's how we get let down.
100%. I feel like I said, some people probably don't realize too, like, man, when you're trying to forgive somebody, it's really understanding that you gotta like really forgive.
Yeah.
You know, if you continue to hold something over them, bro, you're not gonna get anywhere.
Yeah,
It's
that's a
just you
fact.
can't do that. If you decide to forgive somebody, you gotta move on. Yeah, of course, maybe don't forget, but at the same time, don't hold it against them.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
why some friendships
Right.
kind of like, yo,
Mistakes
because
happen.
last thing you do is bring it back up. Oh yeah, that's why you did this shit back in the day. Blah blah blah. It's just crazy, man. It's crazy
Yeah,
talk.
that's a fact.
People don't know how to like really get over shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, yeah, definitely.
One last question
Shout
for the
out Steph,
podcast.
too.
Shout out Steph.
Looking all good.
Funniest sex stories. All right. Just one, actually. We only got time for one funny sex story.
My turn? All right, boom, right? Boom, I'm shorty fat old ass. She a vibe, right? Boom, you know what I'm saying? We get into it. I'm hitting it. She like, no, matter of fact, she back facing me. Boom, we doing our thing. She said, I want you to ride me. I don't know what that means. I just kind of ignore it. You know what I'm saying? She's like, again, I want you to ride me. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? What
She
kinda-
wanted you to ride her.
Yeah, this was her
She wanted you to do a
bro.
rodeo.
Lingo, bro. I'm not even joking, bro.
The rodeo.
I'm like, what are you talking about? I just ignore it again. Again, bro. I want you to ride me. I don't know what that means. So, you know, we get done. I'm cleaning up. You know what I mean? Hot cloth. Appreciate the hot cloth. You know what I mean? Gotta take care of me and all. I'm like, yo, you said I want you to ride me. Like, what the fuck does that mean? She's like, oh, I mean, you know, like doggy style, hit it from the back. That don't mean that. I thought you was on some wild, freaky shit.
Nah, she wanted you to get on your feet while hitting it from the back and then ride her like a rodeo, bro.
Got it. Understand. In that moment,
She wanted you to make her run from the pussy, man.
something. I don't know what the fuck that was. I did not understand that.
That's
That
crazy.
shit was OD. All right, your turn.
My story is wild, bro. Anytime I've told this story, man, everybody's just like, no way. It's called The Lion King, and you about to find out. It's just crazy. I mean, Shorty. I mean, Shorty is better than fucking ride me. That girl was crazy for even using that term.
I'm like, right. What the fuck?
But nah, anyways, I meet Shorty, man. We go back to her place, whatever. She's like, hey, first of all, let me break it down in this sense. She's an animal like activist. I think that's what
furry.
you call it. No. She just defends animals a lot. She defends animals a lot. You go on her page, it's always like, how can they do this to like when they like they'll show how they make mink coats and killing animals and shit. And they're like, you know, she defends animal
Steve
rights.
Irwin ass.
Yeah, she defends animal
Got
rights.
you.
So we pull up to her house. She opens the door. First thing I see is a goddamn snake on the ground. I said, what the fuck? She's like, oh, don't be scared. That's Bubba. She's like, Bubba, what are you doing out of your cage? She picks up Bubba, puts him in his little fucking thing. Like, how did Bubba get out that motherfucker? What the fuck? You got a fucking cobra snake? I don't think it was a cobra. I'm just exaggerating. You know how we are.
So a cobra in the crib.
So then she also had like 2 cats, 3 dogs, and a pig. I'm like, God damn.
What did it smell like in there?
It smelled like a whole lot of animal shit for sure. Anyways, she puts all that away, right? And then we get on the couch and she's like, you know, Netflix and chill. She puts on a movie. She's like, what do you want to watch? I said, no, you choose. She chose Lion King. So we watched Lion King. She got the AC blasting, man, right? The AC blasting. She knew what she was doing because she pulled up next to me and she like had the blanket to herself. I'm like, damn, it's cold in here. She's smooth. She's like, well, you can share my blanket.
Yeah.
So she opens a blanket. I get in the blanket.
Thank you,
I'm like,
Jurassic Park.
Yeah. Oh, anyways, he said Jurassic Park. She started crying when Mufasa died. I know it's a sad point of the movie, but at the same time, like, what are we doing here,
Look
right?
here at Planet of the Apes.
You know what I'm saying?
You fucking or not?
So anyways, man, I make a move. We start making out, bro. This is why I should have seen the red flags, but you know, I was horny, whatever.
Yeah.
So anyways, I'm like biting on her neck. She's like, yeah, I like that. It makes me feel like an animal. Like, keep doing it. I'm like, what?
Sound like a furry to me.
Man. So I start like kind of like grabbing her hair a little bit, and she's like, yeah, don't do it as aggressive. Just make it like you're petting me. I'm like, what the fuck?
F-U-R-R-I-E-S.
Furry. So then I'm like, man, these are red flags like a motherfucker. So anyways, I don't care, man. We hook up. We hooking up, right?
Was it good?
It was actually pretty good
Yeah,
until this shit happened. Yo, I'm on top, man. I'm not trying to get all vivid and with the image, but anyways, like I'm thrusting, man. I'm getting ready to bust. So I do this little like, actually not me getting ready to bust. She was getting ready to bust.
Yeah.
I could see it, but just, you could tell when it was about to come. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to do a small thrust and then go 2 deep thrusts. Right? So I went small thrust and then bam, right?
Yeah,
and when I did that, bro, no lie, I'm going to try to imitate it the best I can because, shit was crazy. But remember, I'm on top.
Right.
So I'm looking at her dead eye. Here it is. Right? As soon as I do that move and she comes, she like convulses. She like, her body goes like this, and then she roars at me like a fucking lion, dog. She literally goes, "Row!" I was like, bro, look, this was my reaction. I'm on top, and when she does that, I literally go, I'm like looking around and shit, like, anybody else see this shit? I'm like, did anybody else see this shit? Like, this is crazy. So I'm like looking back and shit, and then that shit was crazy. That was the craziest moment ever. Like, of course, I still finished. Anyways, I walk out. I'm like, I ain't
a win is a win.
Bro, I'm like, I ain't texting this girl again. So I ghosted her, right?
Damn.
I ghosted her, and she was a little upset. But then after a couple of days, I'm like, man, I was drunk. She was drunk. Maybe it was just like in the moment.
Flaw, yeah.
So then I see something because I know she like animals.
Right.
I see some shit on World Star Hip Hop when that was a thing to fucking stream. Anyways, I was on World Star Hip Hop, and I seen a cat falling out of a 2-story building, and the cat just lands on its feet and walks away. I'm like, this shit's crazy. She probably gonna like this shit. So I text her. I'm like, hey, I was like, can cats really do this? You know what this bitch said to me?
What'd she say?
Well, she said, oh, you didn't know? Us felines are quite the creatures. I'm like, oh, hell no.
Us?
I'm out. She said, us felines are quite the creatures. I was like, oh, I'm done.
See ya. Bye, Puss in Boots. Get your ass up out of here, Puss in Boots. Goddamn Airbud. Get your ass out of
Puss
here.
in Boots. Oh, my God. With that said, that's how we end the fucking show.
That's
Steph,
crazy.
hit the music. We appreciate y'all.
The motherfucking kickback. This shit is wild. And we got more shit coming too. I appreciate y'all.